Yo, what's going on, guys? Steel Cypher here, and as you can tell by the title of the video, I'm stating why I believe Antonio Brown deserves the NFL MVP award. And so pretty much, just to start it all off, if you look at last night's game against the Baltimore Ravens, he statistically dominated on a different level than we've seen all year. But he's always been statistically dominating. For last night, he had 11 receptions for 213 yards. So, for the entire season, he's had 99 receptions, 1,509 yards. Both were listed as the top in their category. He has an average of 15.2 yards per catch and has 9 touchdowns, which is second only to DeAndre Hopkins of the Houston Texans. Now, Antonio Brown is constantly making big plays in big moments. He has great route running, a high football IQ. He's able to make plays when needed most. So, this might be Antonio Brown's greatest season to date, but he's been purely dominant for the past 5 years. He is statistically doing better than Jerry Rice did in his first 5 years of the league, and Jerry Rice is the greatest receiver of all time. So, Antonio Brown has been consistently dominant in every game this year, and is one of the main reasons we end up winning a lot of these close games like we have seen the past 3 weeks. But he has also become the greatest receiver in the league despite being drafted with the 195th pick in the 2000 NFL Draft. Now, Antonio Brown isn't the biggest guy, or the fastest guy, or the strongest guy. To be totally honest, he is not your stereotypical wide receiver. When you think of a wide receiver and what you usually want out of him, you're usually thinking of like Julio Jones, who is like 6'3", 200 plus pounds. But Antonio Brown isn't that, and he's doing better than Julio Jones. And no one is important to their team as Antonio Brown is to the Steelers. Whenever Big Ben needs a receiver to make a play, Antonio Brown has constantly been there for him. Oh, excuse me. But it doesn't just end there. He's able to block. He is able to know what the defense is going to run before the defense even has the opportunity to change it. And no matter what the defense throws at Antonio Brown, he is able to make something out of it. Doesn't matter if they're throwing a single coverage with the safety over top. Doesn't matter if they're running a double coverage, triple coverage. He is able to make a play. Look at the game against Green Bay, where he made a insane sideline catch to put the Pittsburgh Steelers in range for a game-winning field goal. Or look at the game against Cincinnati, where he scored the game-winning, or not game-winning, but game-tying touchdown while getting hit by George Aloka in the head and while being dragged down by the cornerback. Or just simply look at last night, where he was constantly taking the top off the Baltimore Ravens defense and constantly beating Brandon Carr downfield for, yet again, 213 yards. Now, all of these are great things to bring up. And yes, there are a lot of players that do deserve the MVP, like Carson Wentz or Russell Wilson. But neither player is dominating as much as Antonio Brown is. So going back to his statistics for the year, 1,509 yards. The second closest receiver is 300 yards behind Antonio Brown right now. This is insane. We have never seen a receiver take that much of a lead in that statistic. We haven't seen anything like this before in the history of the National Football League. He deserves this award. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me saying, oh, but if Antonio Brown is dominating at this level, that's usually due to the quarterback. Any receiver that dominates like this, it's usually due to the quarterback. That isn't true this year. This year, Antonio Brown is putting the Pittsburgh Steelers on his back and carrying them into the playoffs, and has the opportunity to carry this team to the Super Bowl. And he is just one of the most dominant players, not just at his position, but in the NFL itself. So he definitely deserves the NFL MVP award in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you like it, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button so you get new videos whenever they come out. Thank you guys, and let the steel forever be in your favor.